Mark, I guess the issue of the day is the recall, and congratulations to both of them, and Keith Aucoin and Alexandre Giroux on the heels of the Nylander news yesterday. Both go up. Happy for them. I guess we should talk about first.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a opportunity that they both deserve. Nice to see Alex. Obviously, with the year that he put together last year, I think he would have imagined maybe even sticking with the Caps coming out of training camp. But it's nice to see him get off to a real strong season here and then get the recall. So I'm really happy for Alex, and Keith getting assigned back up there is a good opportunity for him. They're two very good players at the American Hockey League level, and great to see them get an opportunity.
Flip side of the coin, bit of a Mylanta moment for you when the top two scorers in the AHL last year both recalled at the same time. It certainly shakes things up around here.
Yeah, no, it does. And, that's the reality of the American Hockey League. Guys want to get to the next level, and we're happy when they go. What needs to happen here now is guys need to step up into those spots. Not necessarily fill the shoes, but to bring their performance to a new level and use the opportunity to maybe position themselves in a little better situation themselves.
We saw Andrew Gordon, the third member of that line, playing with Kyle Wilson today, and I guess if you're going to have something like this happen, it's not a bad thing because Gordon and Willie have played so much together in the past that it shouldn't be too much for them to go right back together again, right?
Yeah, no, they played more than 80 games together last year and even the year before, so very easy decision to go back to those guys because of their play together, and the other, I guess, place with that is Boyd Cannon's played very well with Kyle Wilson as well. So, those three guys are really first line players on a lot of different teams. So, this weekend we'll count on them that little bit more.
The Penguins, and we talked about how much with the offense that they've lost from last season. We saw them, the Bears, shutting them out in the game that they were up there a couple weeks ago. A little bit different with the Bears, maybe not as many weapons coming in, but Wilkes-Barre's still the opponent, and it's always big in the East Division.
Oh yeah, it will be very big, and they're playing very well right now, and their lineup's probably at the best that it's been all year, with Ben Lovejoy being added back, Mark Letes, who has been added back since we last played them. So their lineup's very strong. They're probably the strongest team that we've seen in the East so far this year. And, we know what we're going to face when we go in there. But our expectation is no more than to come out with 2 points.
Your quick look back and quick look forward on Michael Neuvirth, back-to-back games. Not overly tested in Adirondack, more so in Binghamton, and now 3 games in 3 nights coming up.
Yeah, no, I thought you looked more and more comfortable as the weekend went on. As you mentioned in Adirondack, that he wasn't particularly tested in Binghamton, especially the third period. I thought he was tested a great deal and looked very strong. So his process, or his progress looks very good at this point in time, and I expect that he'll get 2 out of the 3 this weekend.
Talk just a little bit about Patty McNeil and the play of last weekend. 3 assists in the weekend in 2 games, and seemed to be playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and that's the ideal word. I think that's the first time really in his Hershey career that he's been in the lineup for a steady basis. I think he's kind of been in and out for his first 2 years, and his confidence has kind of wavered when he did get into the lineup in his first 2 years in Hershey. So now he's kind of grasping a role where he's seeing a little bit more power play time, a little PK, and a lot of 5-on-5, and he's growing game in and game out, and you can just see his confidence there. Patty's the type of player that he needs to have a lot of confidence. He needs to jump up and take some chances, and we're starting to see that now, and he's becoming a pretty good offensive threat out there.